happened and how this change happened. So here I will show you what error you might have faced and how you can resolve that. So the first thing is that I would recommend you that please upgrade to the latest version of Selenium, because by default I'm sure like everybody's browser has been updated. So because of this browser update, this change has been required, and Selenium has already incorporated it. So let me first show you. So the very first thing where you can get the Cerodom example, so just go to Selectorshub website, and here you will get this practice page, xpath practice page. Open this, and there has been all the scenarios already mentioned and incorporated, so you just check it out. Really amazing page. You will learn a lot from this page, so I would highly recommend you to check out this page. Try to automate this page. You will learn lots of things, and trust me, if you feel that you are an automation expert, then definitely you should try this page. Okay, so let's inspect this element here. Enter name, and as usual, like if you open Selectors Hub, so you will see here all the information and all the details are here. So let's copy the code, and we can directly, as you know, that we can directly go here. So earlier, if you recall that how we were handling the shadow DOM, it was here, it was the web element. Earlier the return type of this statement, JavaScript executor here in this command, it was web element. Okay, so let's execute this code as we were doing it before. So this is how we were doing, maybe you can say till today, but going forward the return type of this web element has been changed. Okay, so here this has thrown the error that you can see here. Exception in thread main Java class this one cannot be cast to class this one. Okay, so basically the issue is it cannot cast the like shadow root. From shadow root it cannot cast to web element. So basically here now they have changed it to search context. So this statement is going to return basically the shadow DOM, which they are calling as search context. So what we will do, we will replace this. Let me just do command Z search context. Selector, I have already incorporated the changes in Selectorshub, so you need not to worry. By the way, like if you are using Selectorshub and taking the code from there, so you are not going to face this issue. But yes, if you like following my past videos, and if you have taken my training, so yes, we have studied that we were earlier it was giving the web element as a return type, but not anymore. It is search context now. So let's execute this code, and let me also send some value here. So this was the username field, so let's say we enter here selectorshub@gmail.com and save this, and let's execute this code. And do let me know like if you have faced this issue or not in the comment section. Also you can let me know like if any scenario which you feel that I should cover related to shadow DOM or any topic, I would be happy to help you guys. So you can see that it has entered the value here, selectorsub@gmail.com, and the test case got passed successfully. So this is the new change. And now this you need to remember that the return type of this statement is search context now, and here it is not, you are not going to use the web element. This is going to be the search context. I would highly recommend that you go through this thread here, so you will learn a lot of things. And one more thing, if you are using the latest version of Selenium 4, so here in place of like writing this complete statement, like such a long statement, you need not to do that. Directly you can get the shadow DOM. So here what you can do, like let me just comment out this one as well. I mean all the lines you can go. Let me just copy this line only. and here you can directly get the shadow root. And just let's comment all the lines here. And this will return you basically shadow DOM itself. So which will be like this: shadow search context last. And now you need not to like type this much piece of code. I mean, basically this line of code is not required. I just selector sub just give you that thread dot with thread dot sleep, because if because generally like shadow dom or iframe, they doesn't get immediately load. Sometimes they take some time, like 1 or 2 second extra apart from the page load time. So that is the region selector sub gives the code with the wait time, so that your script won't break, because otherwise like many times you will feel that why it is breaking. So that's the region, because the separate dom take extra time than the normal dom. Okay, so this is just basically simple thing. Only these were the piece of code. These are the two lines which generally required. So apart from these two lines, if you don't want to write these two lines, you can just simply in Selenium 4, with the latest version, you can use this piece of line. So this will return, and this is almost similar like driver.find element by .css selector. Here this css selector is the host selector, and this we are getting the get shadow root. So for this host, like this is the host for this web element. Like if you go to browser, so you see that this was the element, and for this element this is the host. Okay, so from this host we are getting the shadow root. So in the code, if you see here, it's very simple actually. This is the host element, and from the host element we are getting the shadow root. So basically we got the shadow root, which we are not now calling search context, and from this search context, like this element, inside this we can search for the element inside which we want to enter the value. And now if we execute this code, you will see it will also work. So in place of writing like such a big line of code, you can directly use the search context method. Yeah, so it has worked here. Yeah, soon we will add this. I'm sure like you must be thinking that then why selector sub doesn't give this simple command, why selector sub is giving such a long code. Yes, because most of the people are aware about this javascript executor, and mostly people are aware about this command. So that is the reason. In future, like once everyone will be aware about this get shadow root and they will be migrated to Selenium 4 and the latest version, then we will start giving this piece of code, and it will be very simple and straightforward. Everybody would be able to understand. So yeah, that was the quick update, and I hope this will help you guys. You can see that it has entered the value, this one as well. So I hope this tutorial will help you guys to understand about these latest